You guys check out my barn find. Whoa, look at that. Barn find Mustang alert. Now, I just want to do this quick video, give you an update on where we're at with the Mustang. Yesterday, I made the fuel tank repair on it, and today was the moment of truth. When you fix a leak on an engine or on a gas system, and you want to know if it leaked. And the first sign is it doesn't smell like gas in here at all, which is awesome. I do have the windows open. I had them open for the leak that we had a couple days ago, but there's the catch can that I was using to catch all the gas, and it actually drained out. I said in my video yesterday that I was about 4.5 gallons of gas. There was really only a gallon in there, so I lost at least, between running it and everything else, at least 1.5 gallons of gas, which sucks, just dripping out of there. But what's nice is that there's no leak. So we come around here, probably won't be able to see shit, but it's bone dry down there, no gas pooled up anywhere, which is awesome. So yeah, just want to do a quick update. And also on this building, if you follow my woodworking videos, you've probably seen this building before. This is the new shop that I bought. I saved up all my pennies and had this shop put in to do things like work on the Project Mustang, do woodworking, all that kind of stuff. So right now, actually, what I'm in the middle of doing is wiring it all up. So it's getting electric everywhere. So you can see I have all lines run. I have electrical boxes mounted in all these locations here at the bottom. I have electrical coming in for the TV up here. More electrical down here. There's going to be a switch system over here to control all the switches. Then my dogs are going nuts. The panel's going to go here. That's the main feeds that are going to go out from the panel. I still got a light to do here. All electrical down here. It's getting coach lights in the back. And then up in here doing lights and electrical outlets up at the ceiling. So doing all this now before I close it all in, because I want to close in the walls and insulate it, and eventually, once I save up enough money, do a little mini split air conditioner so I can work back here. Because here in Florida, even though like I'm near, which I'm nice. Hold on a second, me out my dogs. Jax, come here. Yeah. Anyway. Even though I'm near the chickens and stuff, which is kind of shaded, all this area over here just sees tons of sun. So this room heats up pretty good in the summer, and that's no good for trying to concentrate and do stuff. At least not for me. I hate the heat. So I put in a this floor is actually it's a PVC vinyl locking simulated wood floor. It's in a gray color. This stuff was $1.60 a square foot. So I was able to do this room on the cheap-ish. That was another big expense. But I needed to do a floor in here. One, because when any of these cars leak, like for example, Project Ranger was sitting here and it's got a little schmoo on the floor there. You can wipe that stuff right off and it doesn't stain. If it's sitting on the plywood floor or the whatever that interlocking floor was, it tends to absorb it, and then it makes the whole room have this weird odor to it. So having a cleanable floor is definitely a must. That's why I tiled the garage back in the day. I got some closeout tile, threw the tile in there. I damn near spilled every drop of transmission fluid out of the Project Mustang when I pulled the engine out, and I was able to just clean it up and wipe it off, and there's never a stain. So it's definitely beneficial to put a floor in. So that's why I did this floor. Plus it's waterproof, so it can get wet, and it's cleanable, and it's cheap-ish, so I can replace it if I ever need to. So that's kind of cool. So that was done. Insulate the walls, close it in, get power out here eventually, and then I'll have a good shop to keep working on stuff in, and of course make more YouTube videos. That's the whole idea here. So I just wanted to give an update on the Mustang. I had a couple comments saying, let us know how that seal worked. I have the same thing going on in my Bronco, or I got the same thing going on in my F100. I have one subscriber that has an old, I think it's a 60s Ford truck that he's working on. Same problem. Wants to know if it was that simple of a fix, or if he had to replace his gas tank. And I mean, that seal that you saw yesterday was pretty bad. So if you haven't seen the video, it's the video before this. The title is How to Drain gas out of a gas tank or something like that. But yeah, the fix definitely worked. That fuel sending unit also, I had a question, how much was the fuel sending unit? That one was 65 bucks from Advance Auto. And I went to Advance Auto over Rock Auto because I didn't want to keep waiting to fix it because it was just draining everywhere. And I actually wanted to keep working on this car. So that's where I got it from. It's the same price everywhere. CJ Pony Parts has got a cheapy one for 35 bucks, but it didn't work as good. That's the previous one that I had, and it was giving false readings on the fuel gauge. So yeah, guys, that's it. There's the old tailgate that we pulled off the Project Ranger. I don't know what to do with it. Wife wants to make a cool like shop ornament hanging on the wall kind of thing. I'm not sure. I would sell it, but it's got a bow. It's like bowed. Someone smashed it with some wood or something, or jammed the tailgate shut when there's a bunch of wood in there. So I'm probably not gonna sell it. But if you're wondering, that's what that is. So anyway, enough rambling, enough bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and actually have to work today. So no wrenching videos today, but just a little update video. So yes, the fuel sending unit seal and new fuel sending unit do work. Oh yeah, and also I had a question on the gauges. I'm probably going to do a separate video on these gauges. Everyone wants to know the Video Vision gauges, how they worked and what they are and all that stuff. So I'm going to do a little comprehensive video on what each gauge is, what the part number is, how much it costs, and if I like them or not. So, but getting to the gauges, the actual Video gauge does read extremely accurately, if that's a good conjunction right there, to read the fuel level off the Mustang. It doesn't bounce and fluctuate like some of the cheaper gauges do. So anyways, guys, enough rambling. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will get you on the next video. Later.